Alright, test 1, 2, 3. Alright, there you go. Alright, so currently, we have a PDS severe thunderstorm warning just southeast of San Angelo, Texas. This has baseball-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind. This is going to be heading towards Eden, Texas, and Paint Rock, Texas. Alright, let's look at velocity real quick. So it looks like we might have a possible wall cloud forming here. Do the new storms west of Chris will have an impact later on? Hey, what is it? I have no idea where it's at. Chris, alright, so to the, oh yeah, so the storm currently is to the east of there. I mean, do have a few cells popping up to the west. Main thing I'd look out for. Now, all of these are moving like northeast. So currently there's no storms that would be heading there, but we'll keep an eye out on that. This storm does have a pretty decent hail core right here. It's gonna be over, yeah, just to the east of Cristobal, Texas. I have no idea if I said that correctly. Alright, if we did have a hook, it'd be down here. And we might actually have one forming in the next few minutes here. So we'll keep an eye out on this. Let's move up here towards Dallas Fort Worth area. We do have a few lines of sun thunderstorms here. But the main area we're looking at right now is back down here near San Angelo, Texas. look at this thing on satellite real quick. No, that's not what I want. Alright, yes. So here's our storm right here on radar, or satellite, I mean. Appears we do have now a special weather statement for these storms just west of Sterling City near Garden City. Does look like our PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been downgraded. Yeah, it does look like we might have a possible hook forming here soon. Alright, we're gonna bring up models real quick here. So this is our storm down here. So like over the next few hours, it's gonna intensify. A few more cells are gonna appear up there, and then it's gonna continue east, and then we're gonna have a whole. It's gonna then by like tomorrow morning, it's gonna be like line of thunderstorms there. Let's put radar back up here. So this is still intensifying here, moving towards Eden, Texas. So if we did have a hook formed on here, it would move in that direction. Let's go to this severe thunderstorm warning up here. Alright, so this is going to be moving towards Wheeler and Shamrock, Texas, and then into most likely Oklahoma later on. Alright, let's pull up velocity here again. Alright, so if you did have any rotation currently, it would be down. Oh, it would be down here. Let's check out this severe thunderstorm warning just west of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Alright, just look like nothing much, just some like heavy rain and some hail, maybe some wind too. Our main threat is going to be down here. Alright, let's look at our SPC outlook real quick. So this is like in the middle of the 5% tornado risk. We do have a 2% extending from Texas all the way to places like Mississippi and Alabama. Also in the parts of Arkansas here. And then what we do have a 2% over in Colorado and New Mexico. Alright, let's go back over to our storm. Alright, so it does appear that we do have a hook forming here. So that will be forming in the next few minutes. do have a new severe thunderstorm warning over in Mississippi, just east of Jackson, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Looks like we have a few scattered cells here, and then we have a line of severe thunderstorms here. It's going to continue moving east. Yeah, we definitely might have a hook forming here. You can see right there. Yeah, we definitely might have a hook forming here. And then we also have a new cell forming down here, which could affect this storm and merge with it, which would give it the potential to form a tornado. Checking velocities here. So if you did have any rotation, it'd be down here. Right now it appears that it's too broad, but we'll wait a couple of scans and see how it looks. Alright, give me a minute. I'm gonna check out something. Alright, so once again, looks like we do have a tornado warning. It's gonna be just east of Jackson, Mississippi, and it appears it is gonna be on the ground. so let's go into here real quick. Escape 4. Oh, that's lagging quite a bit. Right, I believe, yeah, right here is the storm. The hook's gonna be like right here. You do have rotation on it, and doesn't look like we have a tornado damage signature yet, but we yeah, but due to its close location to the radar, we're gonna have to wait for it to move away. Alright, so this storm's gonna be moving towards Morton, Mississippi, Forest, Mississippi, and then it's currently just northwest of Morton, Mississippi. We also have Clarkburg, Mississippi in the warning. We have Leesburg and Branch, Forkville too. Yeah, so got pretty decent velocity here. The hook would be like right here. It's gonna continue moving eastward. Let's check back on our storm over in Texas. Yeah, this merger might help it right there. Let's check velocity real quick. Yeah, we could have rotation forming here in the next few minutes. Alright, let's go back over to the Tornado 1 storm. Oh my. Alright, it's a bit laggy here. We still do have rotation here. It's going to be moving towards Morton, Mississippi. So radar confirmed tornado. Gonna be moving towards Morton here in Mississippi. Yeah, so if you're in Morton, Mississippi branch, Leesburg, Clarkburg, get to your safe place now. Yeah, there's like too much contamination stuff over here to really be able to point stuff out. Let's go back to our other storm down here in Texas real quick. It's still intensifying and looks like we might have a hook forming here. You do have this merger cell that could merge your fit and give it the tornado potential. You do have this one cell back up here near Garden City, Texas, and a few more just like west of San Angelo, Texas. Alright, but let's go back over here. Alright, let's check correlation coefficient real quick. Alright, doesn't look like we have any debris signature, but definitely will be. Alright, let's check back down here in Texas. We have a new severe or special weather statement for Junction, Texas. This merger cell right here is definitely helping it as it's feeding inflow into the storm. Yeah, but you definitely got a merger feeding into it currently. Oh my, that's a bad arrow. Alright, let's go back to our Tornado 1 storm. Alright, just back down to radar indicated. Doesn't look like we have anything on velocity currently, but if you are in Morton, I'd still stay in your safe place. Alright, we're gonna back down to this storm for a bit. Okay, this cell just west of Mertzen, I believe. I don't know if that's how you say it, but west of there in Texas now is a special weather statement. We're gonna go to this storm over here again. Alright, let's see if they'll continue the warning. Just still heading towards Morton, Mississippi. Um, Alright, so the tornado warning has expired. So we're going to move back down here to the San Angelo cell. But yes, if you are in Morton, I'd stay in your safe place until the storm passes. Yeah, so if there was any tornado there, it would have lifted by now. Alright, so severe thunderstorm warning is continued here. This now appears to be moving southeast towards Menard, Texas. We still do have this merger feeding into the storm. Okay, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning here west of Sterling City for St. Lawrence and Garden City in Texas. For ping pong ball size tail and 60-mile-per-hour wind. Let's see where the last 7 frames. Let's see where this. So yeah, this is gonna be moving towards Sterling City. We do also have a merger cell right here, possibly, that could be feeding into it. Check velocity, see if the rotation is still there. Alright, yeah. Let's check back down here. Yeah, yeah, looks like the velocity's gone here, but I'd still keep an eye out here in case it does have another brief spin up. We do have lots of small cells out here in front of the line. Why does my velocity keep breaking? Alright, there we go. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, looks like the merger has fully formed with it. Let's check out this one down near Junction. Is there any other close? Yeah, we got like a yeah, we got like a small radar gap here. But we do have this storm near Junction, Texas. Yeah, but this storm is going to be moving towards Menard, Texas in the next few minutes. Alright, let's look at chat real quick. The merger cell could cause problems if the amount of instability. Yeah. this still has alright, so it does have half dollar size hail in it. Let's see. Do you have any other storms here? Still have this one up south of Garden City, moving towards Sterling City. Does have a pretty big hail core and a possible merger cell. This storm had the highest chance of producing a tornado. Storms. Yeah, so the two main storms I'm looking at currently is this one that's now southeast of San Angelo, moving towards Menard. I have no idea how you say it, but it's like southwest of Eden, Texas. And then the one up near Garden City. What radar do you use? Alright, so I'm using Radar Omega. You can get it on your phone or uh, your computer, but if you want to use it on your computer, you have to have a certain subscription on it. I also recommend using Radar Scope too. If alright, yeah. So appears that the merger has been completed, and might have a hook forming here in the next few minutes. We're gonna watch this area right here that might hook out. Yeah, weather-wise is a good like free option. Um, let's look at the severe thunderstorms for morning for Santa Fe. Uh, it's in kind of the radar hole right now, kind of. Oh yeah, there's like a massive radar hole for like in like this area, and like too. Let's check back on this one. Still have a line of storms going through Mississippi into Alabama. Alright, but let's go back down to our San Angelo storm. Garden City storm still looks to be doing pretty good. Let's go down to this one. This one's definitely going to be forming a hook soon. This hail core in the storm is pretty big. Pretty sure this is just contamination up here. Let's look at the storm back down. Do have a storm back down near Junction, Texas. Another mesoscale discussion is Alright, well, let's look at our current mesoscale discussions. This is for no, where's this at? Here we go. It's for flash flood. Yeah, but we could see like a severe thunderstorm watch or tornado watch here soon. Now let's check out what's happening down near Houston. Looks like we do have a whole bunch of small storms out here moving north into Houston. Does it have water? Alright, we're gonna go back down to back up to our storm southeast of San Angelo. Definitely has a inflow feeding into the storm. Let's check velocity real quick. You got some nice contamination out in front of it. So we're just gonna ignore this right there because that's contamination. If we did have any rotation, it'd be down here. Yeah, I do stream often. I did stream a lot last year, but I kind of like stopped doing it and then like get back into it again. Let's check back on our storm near between Garden City and Sterling City. It still has pretty decent size hail, 60 mile per hour wind, but it looks like this storm down here is gonna do better. Oh, hold up. But we do already have a tornado watch here extending up towards um, Odessa, Texas, down to San Antonio, Texas. So what you're seeing in like the dark red to like dark red brownish color is the tornado watch. This also includes Austin, Texas. Alright, so this storm has just been back upgraded to a PDS severe again for baseball size hail. Alright, so we do have a PDS severe thunderstorm warning um, just south of Eden, Texas, moving towards Menard, Texas for baseball size hail, which you can see right here with the blue pixels. Alright, let's check out velocity again. Alright, there's nothing much here. All of this here is most likely from the hail contamination, which you can also can be seen here on correlation coefficient. We do have some more storms popping up here south of Interstate 10, and just south of Sonora, Texas. reflectivity just broke. Oh, there we go. So this is gonna be moving. This storm's gonna be moving in between towards Highway 83, just in between Eden and Menard, Texas. It still has the massive hail core on it. We have a new special weather statement uh, for Highway 163 just off of Sterling City for the storm back over here. Um, yeah, so yeah, so for now, I think this storm could possibly be done with its tornado potential unless it moves into a better environment or has a merger cell feed into it. Um, but for now, it doesn't look like it has much tornado potential on it. Um, this could be a merger cell feeding into it. But for now, it shows no signs of having any tornado potential. Um, our best chance at tornado potential could be this cell down here west of San Angelo near Merton, Texas. Or back up here near Garden City if it re-intensifies. Or we could also see something happening around Junction. But for now, it's just a big hail producer. Um, yeah, so right here, it's most likely a mergers going into it. Um, of a new special weather statement north of Junction for these storms right here. Does look like it has a decent hail core on it, but due to it being in a radar hole, can't see much. But it is going to be more moving towards Mason, Texas in the next few minutes. The possibility of the storms impacting northwest Georgia. Um, their storms are most likely are more to the south, so I'd say if they do continue, it mostly impact South Georgia into parts of like Florida, but we do have a few storms up here that could go into northwest Georgia. But we do have a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning for Meridian, Mississippi, Quitman, Mississippi, Stonewall, Enterprise, Hickory, Chunky. So we could have something spin up there soon. For now, we're gonna go back down here. Now, looks like we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for the two storms north of Junction, Texas. Yeah, we definitely have this storm just off of Eden's definitely trying to reorganize and has a few mergers feeding into it. Let's check out velocity real quick. So we could have possible rotation forming down here. Looks like we might have a hook right here, but we'll keep an eye on it over the next few minutes. This could also be some hail contamination. Alright, this is a storm heading towards Menard, Texas. Looks like we do have possible rotation starting to show up. You can also see the location of the storm in the bottom right corner of the stream. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, oh yeah, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning south of Sterling City. It's going to be for uh half-dollar size hail and 6 mile per hour wind, moving towards Carlsbad, Texas, and moving over Highway 163. Um, Tropical disturbance on south, yeah. So, not sure if I'll be able to be for here. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, but we do have a tropical disturbance somewhere down here, so we might cover that too. Alright, yeah, so, yeah, so we definitely might have some rotation down here now. Let's see if I can pull up this. This is a view of it right there. You can see got some clouds rolling in, some light in there. Not gonna show that for too long though. Uh, yeah, but we do have another merger behind it. Uh, these storms could also merge with the one to the north too, which is a possibility. Yeah, but this is definitely rotating down here. Yeah, it's definitely rotating. Just east of Highway 83, north of Menard, Texas. Menard, I don't know how you say it. Brandon Cope has a tornado on the ground in the eating storm. Here, we're gonna flick on Connor Croft real quick. We're not. Yep, we do have a tornado warning now. So if you're in Menard, Texas, get to your safe place now. Let's check correlation coefficient here. Yeah, we might have a tornado on the ground here. As you can see there. be on the ground, but let's
We can go to
McKinney
south.
Probably our only choice.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up Burning Copic stream on my phone real quick and see what we have here. We don't have a tornado on the ground yet, but it's likely that we will have one in the next few minutes. We don't have a confirmed tornado on the ground yet, but it is likely that we will have one in the next few minutes. Yeah, so we don't, there's no tornado on the ground, but we do have rotation. Yes, this is going right into Menard, Texas, so if you're in there, get to your safe place. Yeah, this could be a possible wall cloud right here. Here, I'm gonna put this, oops, we'll put this over, we'll put this down here. So if you do, we might have a dust NATO on the ground here. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the rotation starting to ramp up now. It's gonna be going right over Menard, Texas, so get to your safe place. So we'll also be moving towards 5 Mile Crossing. Now we're gonna go back to 2 panels here. Look at your Timmy Live, he's looking at possible tornado. definitely could have a tornado on the ground here. This is going. Oh, got another. Got another pro drop here. Alright, let's go back to that. Might have a funnel dropping here soon. Definitely looks like the wall cloud right there. Oh, signal loss. Let's check correlation coefficient again real quick. Oops. Yeah, it's definitely going into town. Let's see. Yeah, so this storm is most likely gonna merge with these storms down here. That still has no signal. You can see how fast the clouds are moving here. Yeah, this is going right into Menard, Texas. Menard. No. Yeah, but you can see the hook right here. We do have a big area of rotation. Let's go back to this view. You can see the tail cloud there feeding into the storm. I have a second tornado warning back over in Mississippi. This is going to be south of Meridian. It's going to include Enterprise, Stonewall. Looks like we have the hook right here. So we do have rotation just east of Enterprise. It's going to be moving towards Highway 145 over the next few minutes, and then eventually into Alabama. I want to watch this tornado warning for a minute. So this storm is just south of Meridian, Meridian, Mississippi. moving into Alabama soon. This is just east. We have rotation just east of Enterprise. Let's go back over to the one over here. You still have oh yeah, you got a more defined hook now. You still have an area of rotation here, just south of Menard, Texas. You can see that tail cloud there. Yeah, it's definitely gonna merge with these storms down here. Yeah, but this definitely has a high chance of dropping soon. Um, so back up to the storm near San Angelo, Texas. This is now a severe thunderstorm warned for 6 mile per hour wind and quarter-sized hail, and it is moving towards San Angelo here. You still have this severe thunderstorm warning south of Sterling City. Alright, we're gonna go back over to this one in Mississippi. Let's check correlation coefficient real quick. Um, yeah, we very likely have a tornado. Um, just south of Meridian, east of Enterprise in Mississippi here. So yeah, if there is a tornado on the ground, it's moving towards Highway 145. Um, let's go back down to this storm. So we just still have rotation south here. Looks a bit messy now. Currently, um, we're gonna look at this one south of Meridian. This one definitely could have a tornado on the ground. Yeah, this. I have a small tornado on the ground here. Let's see. Tornado debris signature here. Alright, yeah, so we do most likely have a tornado on the ground in Mississippi. Yeah, so this could be weakening here soon. South of Meridian, moving towards. Um, no, we definitely could still have a tornado on the ground here. Just off of Meridian here. See the hook right here. If we do have one on the ground, it's going to be severely rain wrapped. It's moving up towards Cuba, Alabama, York, Alabama, over the next couple minutes. Alright, we have a confirmed tornado. Oh my. What is happening? Um, Here's my rare mega has bugged out. Let me reopen that real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're back up. But we do have a confirmed tornado warning for the Menard storm. It's passing just south of Menard, about to cross Highway 83 here in the next few minutes. Yeah, this is weather spotter confirmed tornado. So we could have a, yeah, it looks like we might have a CC drop down here. Let's check on our other storms up here. The one moving towards the KSJT radar site in south of San Angelo looks to be intensifying. We still have this one up here south of Stern City moving towards Carlsbad and Highway 87. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning northwest of Dallas Fort Worth area. It looks like velocity has died down a bit, but it could still be on the ground. Um, we still have this tornado warning uh, in Mississippi now moving in uh, just southeast of Meridian, Mississippi. It's gonna be moving into Alabama soon. But let's go back over to our tornado warning storm here. Kind of a new hook forming down here. Still have rotation south of Menard. Alright, so our rotation would be right here. It's gonna cross Highway 83 shortly. UK 10. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Good night, man. Um. So we have a new tornado warning here. This still includes Menard, Texas. Oops. This also includes um, hold on. Yeah, this also includes parts of Kimball County, and this is gonna be just north of Junction. Um, okay, yeah. So as you can see the mergers right here that merge with the storm. Now it's one big storm. We do have a second hook right here, and we do have rotation starting to form just northeast of Junction. Oh yeah, but we yeah, so currently have two areas of rotation here. We have one that's moving south from Menard, and then we have a new one over here from the merger cell. That's gonna be just northeast of Junction in Texas. Alright, yeah, these storms have been pretty crazy. So we still have the two areas of rotation here. Got this one that's moving south, and then we have this new one up here. You can see we got that hook shape in the storm right there. These might be moving eastward now. Alright, yeah, we're gonna check correlation coefficient real quick. See if we have any. Alright, doesn't look like we have any tornado on the ground, but we'll keep an eye on that. Do have a big storm up here moving towards South Sterling City, moving towards Carlsbad. We do have the storm just south of San Angelo, Texas. So I don't believe there is a tornado on the ground currently. Let's go back over to Mississippi real quick. So you do have a new tornado warning here. This includes parts of Meridian and Marion, Texas. Or not Texas, Mississippi. Do have severe thunderstorm warnings for Alabama now. Let's go back over to our Texas storm. Yes, so it does look like rotation starting to ramp up here. Just northwest of Junction. Alright, yeah. So we still have rotation on. You could have two areas of rotation up here because it does look like we could possibly have two hooks. Could have rotation here. Could have rotation here, but we definitely still have rotation here. And then, like I said, we could have rotation here and possibly here. Um, yeah, so yeah, we got rotation ramping up here just northeast of Junction. See a wall cloud right there. Which direction is this heading? Moving. It says it's moving southeast. So this could be moving. Let's look at our storm back up here. In San Angelo. It's right over the radar site right now, so can't really see much. But we still do have this storm up here. This now has lime-sized hail moving towards Water Valley and Carlsbad, and also into San Angelo. Let's check back on our Mississippi tornado warnings. Still have a pretty decent area of rotation. Just north of Marion. And then this storm's going to be moving into Alabama now. Alright, yeah, I don't think this is no longer on the ground. I'm going to switch that back to just tornado warning. Alright, yeah, I've been up 4 subscribers today from this single live stream, so thank you. Alright, yeah, this rotation back over northeast of Junction's definitely intensifying. We could have a hook here, just southwest of Menard and moving towards northwest of Junction. But the main area we're looking at right now is this rotation over here. Let's go check back over here. Let's check correlation coefficient too. Yeah, this is pretty far from radar. So it's kind of hard to tell, but we might have a brief spin up north of Marion, Mississippi. Alright, let's go back over to Texas now. could have a new air rotation from here, but rotation's definitely picking up over here northeast of Junction. Let's take a quick look right here. Alright, we got trees blocking. Yeah, but we do have strong rotation over there. Let's check back over here. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning south of Sterling City, Carlsbad, moving towards San Angelo, Texas. We still do have this severe thunderstorm warning for San Angelo, Texas for this severe thunderstorm. That's now passing the radar sight here shortly. But we have been keeping an eye on this one for a while, so we'll continue to keep an eye on it. Looks like Freddie McKinney's literally going right
Window, Eli.
now.
You see it? I get.
Yeah, so this tornado warning up here for Menard is going to be allowed to expire as it's going to move down here. So what our main target is going to be this right here. We could have
Something down?
I don't know what he's pointing at, but I don't see it.
we could have a new tornado on the ground here. Alright, so our only tornado warnings are this one in Texas, and then our one in just north of Meridian and from Marion to Suba in Mississippi. Back down here we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning for San Angelo as this storm's going to head into San Angelo, Texas. Yeah, also, if you hear any like weird noises, that's just my Opera GX browser. I'm gonna check out my forecast. Yeah, but we still have this strong air rotation, just northwest, or northeast of Junction, Texas. They should probably issue a new warning for this because it appears that it's going to be moving out of the warning area. Let's see here. We're gonna continue watch this as it continues to track north up. Okay, so we do have a new warning now. This includes Mason, Texas, and areas around there. So if you are in Mason, Texas, I'd get to your safe place now. Yeah, so you still do have this severe thunderstorm moving towards San Angelo, Texas now. This severe thunderstorm warning will most likely be allowed to expire as until this storm kind of just like killed itself after it passed the radar. You still do have this tornado warning in Mississippi. But we're gonna keep an eye on this one down in Texas. So we're gonna continue. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning up to the north of the tornado warning line for Brady, Texas. We do have the Curtis Field Airport in there too. So this tornado is gonna continue tracking towards Mason, Texas, and Highway 87. I will be right back. I'm back. So, alright, looks like alright, so you still have this rotation, looks like it has, like it grew while it's gone. But this is still moving towards Mason, Texas over the next, couple of minutes. And this, let's see if we have a view on this.
Bro. I'd keep them up here.
No radio
Wi-Fi
connection.
on.
Definitely has some low clouds in it though. So let's give a quick little update. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning up here. East of Spearman, Texas, and Groover, Texas. It's north of you still have this storm heading towards San Angelo, Texas. Then we do, like you've been watching, we have this tornado warning for Mason, Texas, and it appears that we now have a flash flood warning for Menard and Mason, Texas. Between 2 and 3 inches of rain have fallen already. Let's see. Let's go over to Alabama and Mississippi now. So it looks like we have 2 new tornado warnings for Alabama. We have tornado warnings for Silas, Miller, Gilbertown, Toxie, Needham, Butler, and Lisman in Alabama. We do still have a small tornado warning up here north of Tumsua, Mississippi, and east of Naval Air Station Meridian in Mississippi. Let's go back down to this tornado warning here. We still have a strong area of rotation here on the Mason, Texas storm. Alright, yeah, so we're going to continue watching this area of rotation here. See this hook now there. This also has tennis ball size hail, so that could cause some pretty serious damage. We do have some cells popping up here south of Sonora, Texas, and we even have some in Mexico too. See if I have a radar close down here. Yep, you have some storms down here in Mexico that will be moving into Texas over the next hour or so. But our main focus is going to be the storm near Mason, Texas that is currently tornado warned.
Is going out.
Looks like it's trapped to have a special weather statement for these cells down here, south of Sonora, Texas. Let's go back up to alright, so the hail core will also be moving across Highway 377, which is over Erna and Streeter, Texas. We're gonna check back on our tornado warnings over here in Alabama and Mississippi now. They're gonna continue to develop here. They're pretty far from the radar, as we do have pretty much this entire area is in a massive radar hole, so we won't be able to see much. But once they move close to the radar, we should be able to have a better view on them. Alright, yeah, so this rotation here is still severely rain wrapped, as you can see from this Freddie McKinney's view right here. So if it were to drop a tornado, it would be very hard to see. But rotation is still picking up. Let's look at our storm heading into San Angelo, Texas. This has half dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind. So this will be impacting San Angelo, Texas soon, along with Mertzon, Texas, and Tankersley, Tankersley, Texas. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. And this place down here. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. could possibly have 2 areas of rotation down here. Could have one here, and we could also have one here. This could also just be one big area of rotation down here. We still do have a big hail core moving towards Erna and Streeter, Texas. It looks like it has mostly passed Erna, Texas, and will be moving towards Streeter, Texas, and towards Grit, Texas, along Highway 29 and Highway 377. Also, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for these cells south of Sonora, Texas, along Highway 220s, 277, and Highway 55. These will be moving towards Junction, Texas. Also, the tornado warnings in Alabama and Mississippi have expired. It appears that the line is mostly down here, and that the line that was up here has broken apart. So this line right here will continue moving east into Alabama and further into the panhandle of Florida. Back down here to our Mason, Texas storm. The velocity definitely is growing and has pretty strong inflow into it, as you can see right there. So yeah, this storm, it's gonna pass now south of Mason, Texas. It looks like we still have a pretty strong air rotation here, and we have lots of inflow going into the storm. Let's check back. Also, the severe thunderstorm warning for Brady, Texas has expired. And we still have a tornado warning here back for Menard, Texas, but that would be allowed to expire in 2 minutes. You still have the storms moving towards Junction, Texas, and the storm moving towards San Angelo, Texas. We also still have this severe thunderstorm warning up here, south of Groover, Texas, and west of Spearman, Texas. So yeah, the rotation is getting a bit more broad now, but it's still pretty strong. It has a strong amount of inflow on it currently. So it should be oh my I think I might have made my microphone too loud. Test 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 1 2 3. Alright, yeah. Yeah, but it still has a pretty strong area of rotation on it, and it will be moving just south of Mason, Texas. We still have a pretty decently big hail core now past Highway 377, moving towards Streeter, Texas. But again, this is a pretty strong area of rotation here. And it has lots of inflow on it, allowing it to go into inflow going into the storm here. And if this does get tighter, it could drop a significant tornado south of Mason, Texas. Um, yeah, so stop that big hail core on it, and we also have the rotation out here. Still pretty big. This is heading towards Highway 87. Um, it's going to pass just south of Mason, Texas. Over the next few minutes or two. Or yeah, um, but it does appear that the rotation is starting to get tighter. South of Mason, Texas. So if you're in Mason, I would still get to your safe place, and this will be moving towards Highway 87 over the next few minutes. Why is Reddit open? So yeah, that rotation appears to be getting a bit tighter. We still have the severe thunderstorm warning for San Angelo, Texas. It's moving into San Angelo, Texas. Also, it appears that the storm that did enter San Angelo, Texas earlier has re-intensified. We still do have this severe thunderstorm warning for Sonora, Texas. This will be moving towards Junction, Texas, the next hour or two. And back down here, we do have a few cells in Mexico. They appear to be moving pretty slow, but they could be moving into Texas later. So we will be keeping an eye on that. Yeah. It appears that the rotation is getting pretty tight down here, south of Mason. So we have a view of this real quick. Yeah, but we still have a pretty decent amount of inflow into the storm. So we're gonna be keeping an eye on this storm here as it moves south of Mason, Texas. Um, let's look at this storm that's entering San Angelo, Texas. This has golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind. So we have pretty decent size hail falling. This is also moving towards. We also have a storm behind it. It's moving towards Merton, Tankersley, Texas. Also moving towards San Angelo Regional Airport. Bentwood. We also have Angelo State University in there too. Up. We have a PDS tornado warning. There's not a tornado on the ground, but we have a PDS tornado warning. For Mason, Texas. Due to the strong areas of rotation that will be moving just south of Mason, Texas, and towards Highway 87 in the next few minutes. Let's see if Rack's pull is on any of these storms. Yeah, but we do now have a PDS tornado warning for Mason, Texas, along with Hilda and Loyal Valley, Texas. This is moving towards Castell, Texas. So if you are in any of those places, get to your safe place now, as this storm will be moving towards you, shortly. Alright, so this tornado warning back here is about to expire. But it looks like we might have two strong areas of rotation here, moving just south of Mason, Texas. We do also have Hedwig's Hill included in this warning. We also have a new severe thunderstorm warning for the rest of the storm moving south of Sonora, Texas, along Interstate 10, and it's going to be moving towards Junction, Texas, in the next few minutes or two. So the tornado warning near Menard, Texas, and north of Junction has been allowed to expire. But we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in between Junction and Menard, Texas. This includes Highway 377 and Highway 83. We do have a special weather statement for this storm just passing San Angelo, Texas. For Miles, Texas, Marietta, and Paint Rock, Texas. You still have the severe thunderstorm warning for San Angelo, Texas. We have this big area of cluster of storms here, and we do have this one smaller storm following behind it. Alright, it looks like velocity is a bit messed up right now, but we still have a decently sized area of rotation moving south of Mason, Texas. Yeah, but we still have strong rotation moving just south of Mason, Texas. Good view on it.
Like that. The way on there.
Looks like it's still pretty rain wrapped. So it looks like velocity is getting a bit like choppy right here. As you can see, you got like splits in it. You can still clear tell that there is a pretty strong area of rotation moving just south of Mason, Texas.
At least where the RFD is, another branch down the left there.
Alright, so we do now have the hail core moving into Mason's, Texas. This is 2-inch size hail, so lime sized hail is going to hit Mason, Texas. Alright, so appears that velocity has fixed itself, but we still have pretty strong area of rotation. As you can see, moving south of Mason, we have pretty decent area of inflow going into the storm, which is feeding the rotation. What is Freddy doing here?
Girl.
He's getting south of the storm. I will be right back.